Yeah, I mean, I think talking to your kids about, about spiritual things is challenging, no doubt. I mean, they have so many questions, and so often they're great questions. This is an opportunity for me as a parent to really help train and direct them in the ways of the Lord, but it's also challenging because you have to have those right words and you don't want to say the wrong things. And so there are undoubtedly times where, as we've talked to our kids, we just kind of look at each other with these little blank stares at times, which is really why Leadership for Kids has been so great for us and our kids, because if we don't have the words to say, I can just go jump on it really fast and pull something up and say, hey, let's watch this together. And it helps me as a parent, but also helps our kids out as well.
And it's so easy to feel ill-equipped as a parent that even if you grew up in church, that they might be asking questions, like you said, that you don't have the answers to. So as we are incorporating Leadership for Kids into our daily life, they're learning this stuff so that before we even get to those questions, they've got a foundation built where they know this stuff.
I think one other thing is that it's been so long since I've experienced being a child myself, just having the examples to give them of what is it that you're dealing with every day in your classroom at school, with your teacher. What is it that you're dealing with? I think it's easier because the team's already thought through it. So when you go on Leadership for Kids, you're getting exactly that of what they're dealing with every day. And sometimes I don't even think about what prompted that question. Oh, it's because such and such happened today at school.
Yeah.
That definitely helps kick-start the day. I know we use it in the mornings, and it's a great tool to re-energize them, to creatively put something in front of them that is biblical and fun, and it just makes the whole morning even start off great, because I know with 3 little ones, we can be like chaotic at times, but when we set that
That's
down,
our peaceful time.
we set it down and they're focused on it because they're so engaged with it, and then it gives us a chance to, on the drive to school, to bring up what happened. What we talked about this morning? Oh, I will help others, and then use that as encouragement as they go out throughout their day.
Yeah, we usually use Leadership for Kids at nighttime before bed, and then in the mornings on our way to school we pray, and we always ask for God to help. Like our son is having issues with behavior at school, that I will obey my teachers, I will respect authority. And so in those ways are practical ways that we can use Leadership for Kids every day.
That's actually one of my very favorite main points. I will obey my parents.
Yes. Yep.
Well,
Yes.
I love that all the takeaways are action statements too. So it's something that they can apply every single day of I will or I am. There's an action statement that they can take ownership of.
I pray that our kids they definitely have that strong personality, but that they just would be strong in what they believe and strong in their foundation. There's so many fears and so many things out there that we want to protect them from, but that they would be strong in the Lord and know their value and know who God created them to be and what they're created for and their purpose.
There's not a lot of black and white in the world. There's just a lot of gray, a lot of things are shaded. And so we all need a method of making decisions. And so having that good moral foundation, we're gonna either use society, we're gonna use the television, or we're gonna use our friends, or we could use Leadership for Kids, or we could use the Bible, or we could use the church as that moral foundation of how we make those decisions when they get older and we're faced with it, and mommy and daddy aren't around to kind of coach them through it.
Probably the greatest reward of all, and I'll be emotional on this, is just seeing them give their lives to Christ. That's the biggest reward of all, is knowing that we get to spend forever with them and we are teaching them how to reach other people. And that's what this whole thing is about for me, is about training them so that they know how to share that faith with others. And through those leadership skills they're developing here on the weekends or using Leadership for Kids, they're using that to show others what godly leadership looks like, and teaching them and showing them what eternity forever looks like.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
Good.